Hey, good morning, guys. It is April 25th, 2019. I know it's been a while. It's actually week 3 of my psychoanalysis. I just want to give you guys an update. I haven't been posting very much because of the fact that my wife just recently lost her great grandmother. And that was a big loss for her. This is a big loss because of the fact that this is her first loss in her family. And let's just say a lot of shenanigans happened. And as you guys know, life is going to happen. So coming to week 3 is starting today in my PhD program, or week 3 of my second class. So I guess this would be week 11. Week 11, yeah. Anyway, I was just gonna say, really push out the fact that you guys need to, if you ever do any, postgraduate study or graduate studies, plan out your stuff. Like, I know I was a big procrastinator in high school. I waited to the last minute. Undergraduate studies, same thing. So I'm gonna encourage you guys one thing. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot to be able to set aside time. But I think the biggest thing that really helps me out is my support group. My wife is a firm believer in being able to get things done on time, and she has been my biggest cheerleader. People outside of the family have already stated, like, no, we get it. We get that you're busy and stuff like that. And they have this understanding. And so build that community with you guys. You need someone in your personal and your professional life to help you keep going. If the person is not going to support you and whatnot, it's okay to cut them loose, because the thing is, you got to do what's best for you and your family, and you got to focus on that first. So going into week 3, I'm going in strong because I'm not a big psychology fan or psychoanalysis fan. This is all like pretty much, it's not new to me, but I know what it's about. Okay. But I know it's going to help me out in my studies. And I think in the long run, when I look at it like that, I can say, all right, well, if I know this is going to be good for me in the future, and if I know this is going to be good for me as I keep on going and I progress, then it's going to be, that's what I'm in this program for. I'm not here to take classes that don't mean a thing that I can't apply to. So I just want to say, I give a big kudos to my university, because every professor, every single assignment lines up. It's not like, oh, hey, read these articles and they don't matter. They do. They all matter. There's this linear progression, and I love that. And I hope that one day that maybe whoever's watching this, that you can aspire to want to do graduate studies as well. All you have to do is make sure you take things day by day by day by day. A lot of people will have their judgments. Like even yesterday, I was even saying that I had class. I had 2 classes yesterday. Okay, an online class, and then the second class that I had to, write my annotated bibliography. And this person had stated, like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck, dude, how do you even do this? And I think the most simple answer that I could give was, I'm just already going through it, and I'm just taking day by day, week by week, and that's how you get through it. And that's how you can get over your struggles, whatever it is that you're going through. I hope these words are encouragement for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey everybody, it is May 7th, 2019. I know, it's been a long time. Anyway, I started this psychology class, and I have to say I've had a really rough time with it. My professor is pretty much not giving me as much direction as my previous one. I guess I was so set up with someone who was going to be so attentive to everything, giving me like 3 to 4 sentences of feedback and stuff. And I was just like, dang, like, this professor got it. Like, this professor like all over my stuff. And so I was like nervous, but at the same time, I didn't feel that nervous because he always replied in like 1 to 2 days. This professor that I have right now, I understand like people have lives and stuff. However, I think I did my best to ask like, hey, can I get help with this? Like, this how I understood your expectations of this. Can you help me understand? Basically, he took off 13 points out of 18 points off one of my assignments. And it actually brought me from an A to a low C. And I was really upset. And I was just thinking, I can't F up any assignment from here on out. So I'm trying to message him and stuff like that. But you know what? To no avail. He actually hasn't responded or anything. And so I'm like, all right, let me just try and read through the syllabus over and over again. I was gonna take it up to my counselor and say all this stuff and make a big deal out of it, but I'm just like, it's 8 weeks with this guy. If I can't figure it out of like how he grades me, then I'll go to my counselor and be like, I'm gonna refute my grade, or like see what's going on and be like, what the heck is going on? Anyway, long story short, let's just say going into week 4, he grades all my things and I get 100% on everything that I do. So I'm doing something right. I guessed correctly with 0 direction from him, with 0 help. So I'm just like, there are gonna be some people or some bosses or some professors in your life that's not gonna give you any direction. Sometimes you're gonna have to guess and check, and you have to be diligent with it. And I wanna tell you guys, like, stick through it because it'll pay off. I promise you. Right now, I feel like it's paying off. I turned in one of my biggest papers for this course. It was like 155 points, and I was so nervous about it. But yesterday, I checked, and he only took off 9 points. So I'm pretty happy about it. My grade
grade is back up to a B+, but it's almost like a small victory that you can get. And so you gotta look for those. So my synthesis paper is due tomorrow at 10 p.m. What I did was I outlined everything. I put my sections together. I'm actually done with it so that tomorrow, before I turn it in, I can read over it to see if I make any grammatical errors. When you work this late, pretty late, I think it's pretty late. It's 11 p.m. and usually I'm in bed by now, trying to sleep and get ready for work in the morning. But again, like I got it done and I had a game plan. I didn't want to do it, but I did. And sometimes you just gotta power through it. Now I'm tired. You can hear my voice. I'm gonna go upstairs, shower up, and call it a day and do my last reply tomorrow. That's pretty much it. Just want to give you guys an update. All right, talk to you guys later.